Good morning and welcome to the Bad Apple Report. It's 7:30 a.m., bright and early, right here at home on the range. Thank you so much for being here today, folks. We've got bad apples. I'm actually under the apple tree's over there. I'm under the plum tree this morning, and there's my pear tree. And I'm guarding my little baby fruit against the squirrels. But we're also working around the farm today, and we're doing other types of work like we normally do. And we're doing the Bad Apple Report for you guys, which is also for me because I love to do it. It's fun. It's just a hobby, but I love it. And I thank you for being here, and on with the show.
The judge says this is a first. A quadriplegic man facing 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer. Although he can't use his limbs, police say Brian Amastha struck an officer with his motorized wheelchair.
They claim that I hit them with my wheelchair.
Amastha tells us a different story. Did you?
I absolutely did not.
It was Wednesday when police responded to a dispute between Amastha and his mother at their Southwest Miami-Dade home. According to the report, when she was arrested, he got agitated.
The officer, she bumped into my wheelchair because I was standing in the driveway and the driveway is thin.
The report stated that you spit at an officer.
Right, so I suffer from acid reflux, so I normally spit. And I spat like the totally different direction.
Amastha's stage name is Valiente. He's a recording artist with more than 18,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Hello, sir. How are you?
When we met, rescue came to the home to take him to the hospital.
We're going, yeah.
He says he was hurt when he was arrested and taken out of his chair to be put in a squad car.
They manhandled me. They tried to cuff me with my hands on my back, which I can't do.
My client's not a flight risk, clearly.
OR him, but I am going to order him not to have any contact with the officers should they come across each other's paths, all right?
Well, that's not nice. Charging that guy with felonies. Well, he'll probably do 6 years in jail. That's terrible. Okay, I hope not. But anyways, all right, so what could be scarier than something like that? Well, this next cop is pretty scary. Check out this knucklehead cop walking up to the door. Look, he's got his gun out. Just to say hi. Duh. He's getting ready to shoot. Check out the other knucklehead over there. Stupid cop. He didn't even announce himself. You know what I mean? Bang on the door real hard with your gun in your hand.
How's it going? Hey, did anybody just come in here? Or like a male? Or all blue? How's it? Who's that? Is that you? Okay, so we got a call from security saying that they looked like somebody was trying to break in.
I was putting my ring camera back on because we charged it.
Okay, yeah. So did you get somebody drive a Jeep?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what's on there.
Yeah, I just go to work.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So they just thought somebody was trying to break in. That's what.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, I seen him walking up there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's where they called you.
Yeah, and that's our car. He's getting ready to go to work. We have to be there by 5. So he started his car.
Security guard, so I can see him.
I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah.
He's
So
reholstered.
I saw the car that's on, and he came back to the person that was.
And obviously the reason that's so scary is that dumb cop would have had immunity if he had decided to shoot that guy and blow him away like they did that airman the other day. Because some people answer an aggressive knock with a gun at their side. And so the cops know that. That's why they're sneaky. They get a chance to blow you away. That way they get their own face on a coin or something like that. You know, like this next guy. It was the nut shot heard round the world. No, just kidding. My friends in Germany probably didn't hear about it at all, but they're hearing about it right now on the Bad Apple Report for the first time. But we all heard about it. This cop that shot this dude in the net, blew his testicle up. Yeah, he did. Cost us $1.5 million and made that cop famous among his buddies. He got to be minted on a coin, his name and whatnot. Okay, a Los Angeles protester. This is what happened. Protester injured by LAPD projectile gets $1.5 million settlement. The biggest yet from the 2020 unrest. Whoa! A Los Angeles protester whose testicle exploded when an LAPD officer shot him with a hard foam projectile during a street demonstration in 2020 has received $1.5 million from the city. His attorneys announced Thursday. Ooh, $1.5 million, man. You could buy all kinds of stuff with $1.5 million. But you know what? You can't go out and have your own kid with your own nut. And that guy don't have a nut to have a kid with anymore. Maybe he has another one that will work. I don't know. Some people, I don't know. It may have messed the whole thing up. Listen, let's move on. The payout is the largest yet to arise from the lawsuits accusing the LAPD of excessive force during repeated crackdowns on protesters in the wake of George Floyd's murder by Minneapolis police, which spurred massive demonstrations across the nation during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. Oh, yes, we all remember. Everybody was in masks except for the protesters. Everybody was getting arrested across the nation except for protesters. We're going to leave that alone. But this guy got shot in the balls, so that's not good. It is also a stark reminder of the stakes that exist for taxpayers when police agencies use so-called less than lethal weapons for crowd control, as they have repeatedly done in recent weeks to clear pro-Palestinian encampments at college campuses in California and across the nation. Okay, well, the cops don't care. They take their name tags off on those days. That's training day big time. Protester bonk bonk day, you know it. They don't care about the settlement. The settlement resolves a civil rights lawsuit protester Benjamin Montemayor filed against the city of LA and the LAPD alleging excessive force and other violations of his constitutional rights. Oh no, that's true. The city did not admit any liability as part of the settlement. Oh no, according to the copy reviewed by the Times, former LAPD Chief Michael Moore and a Department Use of Force Review Board had both found that the officer who shot Montemayor had acted within policy. It's okay to shoot him in the nuts. It's okay to have your name minted on a coin. And it's okay for the new police chief to be an ex-gang member. That's right. But he covered up his tattoo. He changed it over to the Archangel of something or something. Anyways, but the Los Angeles Police Commissioner ruled otherwise, finding the shooting was unjustified. Ooh. Montemayor and a friend had been standing in a Hollywood crosswalk holding a large sign calling for the LAPD to be defunded in June 2020 when officers rushed forward. That cop probably made like $287,000 a year, and he's like, boom, shoot him in the nuts. Now he's a famous cop among his buddies. His buddies think he's the greatest. The video of the incident showed a dispersal order had been given, but Montemayor said he hadn't heard it. The video showed an officer grab Montemayor's friend, causing her to drop her end of the sign and move out of view. Uh-oh, simultaneously another officer rushed at Montemayor as he backed away. Oh no, he backed away and then came in the nut shot. Close up on the nut. The officer ripped the sign from Montemayor's hand. As Montemayor then put his hands up in the air, the video showed another officer then shoved Montemayor backward. As Montemayor began to slowly move forward again, he said to help his friend who had been thrown to the ground. Another officer stepped forward and shot him with the 40mm projectile from several feet away, the video showed. Woo! That guy was like, now's my chance. Bing! Right in the nuts. Such weapons can cause devastating injuries, as it did. It blew his nuts up. One of them, anyways. Especially at close range, the round fired at Montemayor caused his testicles, oh no, to immediately swell. Oh no, the right one to the size of a grapefruit. Oh, you guys. The lawsuit alleges he was rushed into the emergency surgery, which involved, oh no, piecing back portions of his testicle, which had exploded. Oh my goodness, you guys. I thought we were going to have an easy morning. Damn it. Montemayor's experience was highlighted in an extensive Times story just days later about many protesters being injured by the LAPD officers using projectiles and batons. The story spurred LAPD to launch an investigation into Montemayor shooting and others. Oh, goodness. Well, there you have it, folks. Dang it. I mean, not dang it. I'm glad he got $1.5 million. I hate that the taxpayers had to pay for it, and it makes me mad that that cop got famous among his buddies for it. But you know what? He's the reason all good Americans don't like cops, so his mom can remind him about that at Thanksgiving. But she's probably just like him. I guess I'm going to read this again because I don't want to be unhappy, and I don't want to leave you unhappy. But there's nothing really you can be happy about this situation, so I'll just read it. I won't comment. Jail death lawsuit is settled for $7.5 million amid blah-bitty, 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 blah. Just another day. Look at these guys. Check them out. Are you guys ready? Ready? Oh, look, she's got the camera rolling. It's amazing. Is there one person there that could say, not a good idea, we don't need to kill this guy? No. But there is one guy over here to yell at the camera girl, get in closer, you dumbass. We want to see him squirm. All right, let's read this damn thing and don't be unhappy. A violent encounter captured on video was part of a surge. Oh, a surge. That means there's many of them in jail deaths that spurred an inquiry into the Riverside County Sheriff's Department. Well, let's inquire about them. Okay, inquiring minds want to know what happened. That cost us $7.5 million. What happened? Video from inside a Southern California jail shows a violent confrontation in October 2020 in which 10, oh, that's not enough. It should have been a sheriff's dozen. You know what I mean? 13? No, 10 deputies burst into the cell of a man who was having delusions. I bet that guy was like, oh, he was like, I bet there's 10 deputies outside my cell. And they're like, no, 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 it's just one little fairy. See the one little fairy with the camera? Okay, all right. Here we go. Look at this. They burst into the cell of the man who's having delusions and he was resisting medical care. Oh, you mean he did not want that smoke they were trying to give him? It restrained him and repeatedly shocked him, leading to his death days later. Well, that's just not nice. Officials in Riverside County did not bring charges against any of the deputies involved in the encounter with the man. Christopher Zumwalt, who was 39 years old, but quietly agreed in December 2023 to pay $7.5 million to settle a lawsuit filed by his family. How does that work? Dang it. So they didn't charge those 10 cops with bursting in and killing a naked man. They give his family $7.5 million in some kind of a get-rich-quick scheme, right? No, just kidding. Depositions from the case and video footage obtained by the New York Times show the frantic and violent minutes when deputies tried to force Mr. Zumwalt out of his cell as he paced and talked incoherently. You know what? That's reason enough right there. He was pacing around, you guys, and he was incoherent. There's only one thing you can do with a guy like that, and that's, just what they did. Kill him. In the video, deputies wearing helmets and shields tossed canisters of pepper spray into the small concrete room, again, where this naked guy is. They're all like, oh, damn it. They struggle with Mr. Zumwalt, strap him to the emergency restraining chair, then they cover his head with a spit mask and move him to another cell, where he sat unmonitored and appeared to stop breathing for at least 5 minutes. He died on October 25th, 2020 after experiencing cardiac arrest. They weren't done with him after they blasted through the door, all 10 of them, smoked him out, whatever else they did. Listen, they couldn't stand far enough away from him to not spit on them. I don't know, whatever. They killed him. Cost us $7.5 million. They're also heroes. They're probably already minted on coins, and that's the point. These cops are heroes to other cops. That's right. And it's not these, it's like this in every county, everywhere. Mr. Zumwalt, who was arrested near his home on October 22nd, 2020, on suspicion of public intoxication, was never charged with the crime. What? He was arrested near his home on suspicion of public intoxication. But he was never charged with a crime. Well, he's dead now. And the arrest report indicates that he was to be released with a citation after he sobered up from the methamphetamine he admitted to taking the night before. On the day of his arrest, he was issued a citation for bringing drugs into jail. In a statement Friday, Sheriff Chad Bianco said his deputies did nothing wrong and characterized the settlement as a business decision by lawyers. It does not imply wrongdoing. Yes, and all you citizens who think that there's nothing wrong with what they did, the rest of us citizens are not into you at all. We can't be friends. We just can't. The facts of this case clearly show the actions of our deputies were appropriate and lawful, Sheriff Bianco said. No, you're wrong, Sheriff Bianco, you're an asshole. Adding that actions taken by Mr. Zumwalt and a methamphetamine-induced psychosis caused his death. We saw 10 knuckleheads blast in on a naked guy, and, well, maybe they'll let us show the video. I'll try. The practice of forcibly removing people from their cells, which is known as cell extraction, often turns violent and has been a point of controversy and costly litigation across the county and across the country for years. And America abides by this. We're just okay with it. Another man died after similar extraction from the same Riverside County Jail in 2017. Oh, jail extraction, kill, kill, kill. All right, get the extraction crew. Oh, should we get the mop too? Of course. In 2018, a detainee died after a cell extraction in San Diego County. 2015, a 37-year-old woman died after Virginia deputies used a stun gun on her 4 times during an extraction. In 2010, a man died in a jail yard after being forced from his cell in Tennessee. Well, these guys. Look, there's Chris Zumwalt right there. He was under suspicion of being intoxicated and would have received a citation. He might have been completely wasted out on the town one day, but he didn't cause any harm from what we heard. He didn't cause any destruction. He wasn't even causing a disturbance. But he's dead now because he encountered cops. That's how it is in America. And in other places too. The Riverside County Sheriff's Department ultimately reported Mr. Zumwalt's death as a justified homicide, meaning he died as a result of police use of force determined by a county investigation to be legal. Later medical examinations cited other contributing factors, including a methamphetamine overdose, lack of food and water. Okay, jailer, why no food and water? And asphyxiation from the use of restraints and pepper spray. But all found that the confrontation played a role in the cardiac arrest that killed him. In most California counties, including Riverside, the sheriff also acts as the coroner. Oh, Lordy. Investigating the cause and manner of deaths. Mr. Zumwalt's death has not previously been reported by the news media, and the sheriff's department had not acknowledged the court settlement publicly. In recent years, there has been a surge in deaths at the jails in Riverside County. Mr. Zumwalt was among 12 people to die in custody in 2020. Oh, 1 a month. All right. And these cops and these jailers are celebrated. That's the thing that's the sickest thing. And that's really what this Bad Apple Report is about today. We know this happens every day, but let's just remember there's a type of person that's our neighbors that they celebrate these guys. They do. So anyways, Mr. Zumwalt was among 12 people to die in county custody in 2020. In county, just that's that county. In 2022, deaths in the county's 5 jails rose to 19. Nearly 4 times the county average of 5 deaths. Oh, only 5 deaths per county? It's not in the country, folks. The spike in jail deaths in part spurred a civil rights investigation by the California Justice Department into the department led by Sheriff Bianco, a powerful political force in the Inland Empire, the region east of Los Angeles and Orange counties. That encompasses San Bernardino, Riverside County. That investigation into the deaths, which include drug overdoses, suicides, and homicides resulting from inmate violence, is ongoing. Yeah. Let's just never forget that the chiefs, the sheriffs, the heads of these departments, they're all gang members. And they're killing and getting away with it. And so we go on with the Bad Apple Report. Thanks for watching today and every day right here at home on the range, 7:30 a.m., bright and early. Let's do it again tomorrow, folks. I'm going to try to get a show out tonight. I think I'm going to. But for the Bad Apple Report, I'll get another one put together for you, and we'll see you right here at home on the range tomorrow morning, 7:30, bright and early. Thanks again, folks. Have a great day.